Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey.
Hey, you guys, I think there's a net coming on Tuesday night.
You're right, Al. Yes, VA3IMW here with Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Net, ready to kick off in seconds. Bill, VE3IUK, will be our master of ceremonies and host tonight.
I take it you're a quick one and done and are waiting for the seat bag to be put on. Oh, about 8 o'clock, but that's coming on. I wasn't sure, but it's like a Thursday night to me. It's got to hit me on the head, then I remember, but other than that, tell me in, Bill. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd be doing it tonight, but starting to feel better. This cold's breaking up. Thanks for checking in, Al. All right, with that, we'll stand by for, I guess what we'll do is we'll let people know that this is the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, which beats 5 times weekly, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this frequency at 7 p.m. Normally, I will host Saturday and Sunday and Tuesday unless I'm sick or have something else to do. I know there's other people that are gracious enough to fill in for me, and I appreciate that. Monday, we have the Accidental Net, which or some people like to call it the Oopsie Net. That's also on this repeater at 7 p.m. And Thursdays, we have a Simplex Net, so people can test their equipment and get an idea of how far they're transmitting. And that is hosted by Mac, VA3IMW. So with that, let's stand by for any priority or a quick one-and-done traffic. Come now. Okay, nothing heard. I see that V3LBI has checked in, so I guess there's no more quick one-and-done. So we'll stand by for anyone who would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Come now. VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf. VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf, VA3IUK. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening to everybody that's passed their exam and got their license call sign. I wouldn't call myself priority this evening, but not much radio activity. In fact, no radio activity today. This is the first, so just dropping in a quick check-in, having a cold snack, and getting a few things done around the place. We'll be listening in the background. Everyone have a good one. VA3 WPG.
Okay, Chris, and I think by Thursday or Friday I should be feeling well enough to have you come over. I just didn't want you to come over and catch my cold, so we'll touch base with you in a couple days.
Understandable. No problem. Just let me know.
Okay, sounds good, and I really appreciate that, Chris. And enjoy your cold ones, and my favorite cold ones are actually imported. I'm a Gosser fan.
Old Milwaukee Blue for me. Cheap stuff.
Very good. There you go. Anyway, let's stand by and see if there's anyone else that would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Come now. Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India. V3LBI, good evening, Larry.
Good evening, Bill. Everybody else on the net tonight. Pleasant day. A little bit of running around, not too far, not too much. Threw a couple of hamburgers on the barbecue. So we had that for supper, and actually I had some onion rings with it too. It was very good. I really enjoyed it.
I don't have a barbecue here, and even if I did, for myself, I probably wouldn't pull it out, but I did a couple of hamburgers in the cast iron frying pan and had a mushroom and cheese omelet and some sliced avocado. So it was a good, yummy meal, Larry.
You sound like you're sounding a bit better, Bill. Not quite as nasal as you were, so hopefully you'll get over whatever you had there.
Yeah, usually I kick a cold quick, Larry. It doesn't usually hang on, so I think probably by tomorrow, Thursday at the latest, I'll be back to my old self again. But yesterday was really bad. In fact, last night was so bad, I had to get up to take a shower because I was just so congested. I had to get the water as hot as I could and clear the sinuses. But we're into the Buckleys today. It tastes awful, but it works. Thanks a lot for checking in, Larry.
Thanks for doing it, Bill. All the best that way. VE3LBI, Claire, listening.
Okay, I see that Wade is also checked in, and he says he might have RF check-in a little later, so we'll be looking forward to that, Wade. Anyone else for Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now.
VE3IQI.
Yeah, there's one of our new hams. Now, I don't remember your first name, V3IQI, V3IUK. Name here is Bill. Good evening.
Good evening. I like to be called Dave.
Okay, Dave, we'll keep that in mind, and thanks a lot for checking in. All right, anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now.
Victor Alpha 3 India, Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, V3IUK. Good evening, Mac. How are you?
I am so good. If I was any better, I'd be 2. Not 2 years old, but there'd be 2 of me, because you can't fit all this wonderfulness into a single package. Anyways, looking forward to Sunday, Pier 4, 11 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout. I'm sure it's going to be over a dozen. Not sure if it's going to be, up in the record zone, but certainly would be nice. I know Larry's had some correspondence from folks out in the Burlington Amateur Radio Club. So we remind them that we're non-denominational, so it doesn't matter whether you're Hamilton ARC, Burlington ARC, or no ARC. So yeah, looking forward to that. Mostly just to get together one last time before that dreaded season comes along. This year, fall actually comes and joins us on Monday, the 22nd. So I guess it's just the way the stars align as we work through the leap year system. So kind of swings back and forth this way and that. Anyways, yeah, you've covered everything that's going on the YouTube channel, and as usual, streaming the net live on YouTube. To follow along, just put my call sign in the search box, scroll down until you find the red live sticker. Give that a click, and lo and behold, here you are. Other than that, geez, what else is going on? Oh, I know what tomorrow is, but I'll wait for Chuck to come along, and I won't steal his fire. It was a great evening last Wednesday to celebrate his 32nd anniversary of the A-Rig. So, I let it out of the bag. Anyways, we're starting the countdown for year 33. Other than that, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm not sure. Maybe Chuck got abducted by aliens or something. Greetings to aliens. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what Chuck has to say for himself when he pops up here on the net. At the fear of timing things out, I'll turn it back to you, Bill. Thanks again for doing this one.
Just a quick comment. I would say if I felt any better, I'd be beside myself. But then how would I know if I was beside myself? Anyway, I think, Mac, if I remember correctly, did we not have, was it 18 or 19, I think? I'm remembering we had a day at Dundurn where we had quite a few participants.
Yep, our record is 18 operators at once.
Very good. Okay, I thought so. And I think, just before I move on, I think roughly a dozen so far confirmed.
Yes, it's either 12 or 14, and that's all I can remember at this point. But, that doesn't include the folks from the Hamilton and Burlington amateur clubs. I'm not even counting the potential participants from those groups. So, yeah, we could be close to the 18 again.
Okay, just one more thing before I move on. If you'd like help distributing the logs for people, I would certainly be willing to help contribute in that manner.
Yeah, any help with the logs is always very welcome, especially when you're building a log cabin or a big bonfire. Thanks again, Bill.
Log cabin fire for cooking, TP fire for quick heat. That's always remembered. Anyway, enough of that. And I see that VA3NFL has also checked in on YouTube. So there you go. There's Chuck. So, and there's also VA3BT, and I think he's called the very transient. I just spilled my coffee. Oh dear. All right. Any other check-ins for Lake Ontario Radio Club that come now?
And we could also say hello to Andrew from Connecticut. Welcome, Kilo Romeo 4, Echo Bravo Kilo. Thanks for joining.
You just take it from them, Mac. I spilled coffee. I got to get it cleaned up.
All right. It'll come out in the wash. Anyways, again, thank you, Andrew. I think I got that right. In Connecticut. Oh, sorry, that's not Connecticut. That's Fairview, North Carolina. Anyways, yeah, a good young operator at 16 years old. Morse code and all the rest of the classifications. Excellent. The word of the net is spreading far and wide. Anyways, let's take a quick standby and see if we got anybody else that wants to check in either through RF or through the live stream.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
VA3 CJZ, good evening, Chuck. And also Albert, Victor Alpha 3, very transient. Go ahead, Chuck.
VA3 CJZ, good evening, Mac, and all on net. Chuck here in East End of Hamilton, Ontario. Welcome, Andy, or Andrew. Congratulations on your general license, and welcome to the hobby. I don't know how long you've been listening along, but we are here 5 days a week on this repeater here in, 4 days a week on this repeater at 7, and on Thursdays we're here we're on 446-125, but always streaming the net at 7 p.m. So yeah, welcome to the hobby. Anyways, Mac, band conditions were horrible for me today. Earlier, anyways. I haven't checked them in a while, but in the mid-afternoon, I couldn't hear any of the stations that were showing up on my DX map. So hopefully the evening will clear up, and I'll be able to make some contacts.
Indeed. I didn't have a horrible time. I talked to our favorite guy from DC / Maryland, Dell. He was nice and easy to hear. Another guy from Connecticut. There's a guy up in the Georgian Bay region. Made a contact with him. So the usual, 40 meters guys are not that tough to hear right now. So I'm trusting that as the evening wears on, that there will be some additional stations we'll be able to hear and make contact with. And there's a question in the chat there for Andrew. He's wondering if this repeater has Echolink, and sadly it does not. So it's RF in and out only. No other technology to reach it. But we'll keep you connected with hosting the net on YouTube as well. Anyways, go ahead, Chuck. And where did I leave this off? Yeah, I'm getting all confused. It must be Friday already.
I'm back.
All right, welcome back. And I'm lost too there, Mac. No big deal. Yeah, does the repeater have echo? Robert says, no, that's just Chuck. Oh, that's funny. Good one, Al. That was good. All right. Yeah, where was I? Yeah. So today's Tuesday, which means tomorrow is Hump Day. And at 8 p.m., it will be the ARAGNet, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, on the simplex frequency of 146.430. And I will also be streaming the net on YouTube. Just look for VA3CJZ, and you can find me under the live button there tomorrow night. And yeah, for the ARAGNet, we're there from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. around-ish. So other than that, welcome back, Bill. You know what? You spilled your coffee, and my coffee machine just finished making a pot. So I don't know if you made a second cup or not, or just cleaned up, but I'm going to be pouring myself a nice fresh one. So yeah, and Mac, by the way, the conditions on the QRZ webpage are now showing an A index of 22, which is high. But earlier today it was at 48, so the absorption was heavy during the day. So it's cleared up quite a bit. I'll send it back to you, Mac, and then you can send it over to Bill.
All righty. And just a quick mention for everybody that Guy is also checked in from Ottawa. Always good to have you along for the ride. Trust your studying is going as well as expected. Okay, Bill. Make sure that coffee is set on the counter out of the ways of your elbows. And we'll turn the net back to you, sir. Thanks again.
Yeah, Roger Mac, VA3IMW VA3IUK. Well, it has a lid on it that seals it, and I guess when I took a sip, I didn't shut the lid, and some spilled on the desk, but unfortunately, that's as far as it went, so we're okay. And Chuck, I just make one at a time. I use just the cone. I have a cone that fits over the cup with the filter system. If I'm energetic, I'll make burnt coffee, but most of the time it's just drip, and I just make one cup at a time. I probably don't drink any more than 3 a day. But looking forward to your net on Wednesday, Chuck. Always a great way to break up the week. And anything else before I move on?
Well, Bill, I'm just noticing that you are sounding better, and so it appears you're on the mend, and very good then. I hate that when those things linger for too long, so good for you. But keep doing, drinking lots of fluids, orange juice, and all that stuff, and getting plenty of rest. Okay, I know I need my beauty sleep. Good job, Bill. I'll send it back to you. VA3CJZ.
But yeah, just before I move on, Chuck, if you put out comments about your beauty sleep, you're opening up the floodgates, haha. But anyways, yeah, I've been doing exactly what you said, plus one more thing. Buckley's, it tastes terrible, but it does help with the cough and the congestion, Chuck, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, you kept saying the company jingle for it there. Buckley's. Tastes awful, but it works.
Yes, it does. Most of your other syrups full of narcotics and sugar, and stuff's really not all that great for you. So the Buckley's is the choice, and you just get through the awful taste, and you're okay. Anyways, Chuck, thanks a lot for checking in. Let's stand by and see if there are any other check-ins for the Lake Ontario Radio Club. That come now.
Victor Alpha 3 Sierra Uniform Charlie.
Victor Alpha 3 Sierra Uniform Charlie. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm just new to the nets. I got my license not too long ago, and I've been hopping around the nets for the past week between Hamilton and you guys. So I'm kind of a new face around here.
Okay, what's the first name?
The the first name will be Brennan. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, November, Oscar, November.
Oh, Brendan, well, good evening, and thank you, and congratulations, and feel free to check in often. We're a pretty eclectic group here. Most of us do POTA, but some of us are into other stuff as well, and I'm sure the people here will be more than willing to help you with questions or suggestions for equipment.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, I'm big on POTA right now. I'm currently within the Canadian Armed Forces, so I've been going around from base to base and posting, just kind of jumping around frequencies in net and seeing who I can catch on different frequencies with my mobile setup.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, a couple last field days. I've been out to the base where is it, near Waterdown? I think that's the one I was at anyway. I don't drive and I don't have very good eyesight, so I can't remember, but 50 Point or whatever, does that ring a bell? Am I right on that, folks? Is that where the military base was that field day was done by the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club?
Thank you for your service to Canada, VA3WPG.
What was that, Chris?
Thank you for your service to Canada, VA3WPG.
Oh yeah, I would echo that, Chris.
VA3IQI, thank you for your service as well.
Okay, any comments before I move on, Brennan?
Oh, that's about all for me. Thank you guys for thanking me. I'm just in logistics, so I'm not too important, but definitely have some fun around here. Thank you guys. 72.
It all counts.
All right, I also noticed before I move on that Matt, VE3SMN, has also checked in on YouTube. So good evening to Matt as well. So with that, we'll stand by, see if there are any other check-ins for Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Come now. Oh, I'm not hearing anything. Maybe that means that we're going to do our last call for any final check-ins or any rechecks. VE3IUK standing by.
Last call, POTA question, VA3WPG.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Is the Chidok Trail or Bruce Trail a POTA activation? The Bruce Trail?
I believe so. Somebody want to confirm that for me?
Bruce Trail is a trail, and VA3NCA, late check-in.
Thank you. I'm looking at Iroquois Heights Conservation Area, which is Charlie Alpha 1447, which is right across the street, or actually right across the 403 from me, from my apartment building, walking across the cemetery, crossing the 403, takes you into Iroquois Heights Conservation Area, and I see that that is a, where was it? It's a drive-in or foot activation, and I'm just wondering, that's quite a long ways in from the parking lot, so I was just wondering if Bruce Trail or how from the parking lot, Iroquois Heights was a POTA park, and that answers my question. If the Bruce Trail is a POTA, then that's how Iroquois is a POTA park. Thank you for the response, Wade, and back to net VA3WPG. I think I'm going to activate that one soon.
Comment?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Iroquois Heights is a park in its own right. It's a threefer, in fact, with Bruce Trail in the appropriate places where Bruce Trail crisscrosses it, and also by Niagara Biosphere. That's from memory, so maybe double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the threefer that's made up with Iroquois Heights. It's not got much of a parking lot. There's a little tiny bit of street parking from the easiest access point, which is back around the corner from close to the Super Center up there, the Ancaster Super Center. I've accessed it by car parking there, but I've also accessed it by portable. So the Bruce Trail, as I said, runs right through it and is part of that pedestrian crossing over the 403 that drops you up on the hill in Ancaster there. Does that make sense? I can collect more info and drop it in the park's info on the Discord if it needs more clarity. But my recollection is it's a 3 for there.
Okay, that would be sweet. I'm actually looking at the parking lot for Lower Princess Falls, and that would be quite a hike into there. If I were to go into there, I would probably want to do my activation from the big open field there just to be in the park. But I am seeing this foot trail across here now. I'm looking for a footbridge. I don't see that quite yet, but I'm going to keep looking for that and send it back to Ned. I won't tie it up here too much, but I do footbridge somewhere. I'll find it. If not, just throw a screenshot into the Discord there, and I'll give her a peek later.
Comment.
Yeah, will do, and I'll mark an X where I have activated a couple times. It's a fun little activation. I have had some issues with broadcast interference, but that's probably more to do with the poor front-end filtering on the Jagu there. But other than that, it's a nice little place. There's a couple of clearings that you can activate in, and a couple of Bruce Trail proper plus Bruce Trail side trails. They all count as the Bruce Trail Park. And Bill, glad I could jump in and make my contact right here at the end. Sorry if I delayed the closing round, but I made it to the radio, so call this my check-in. VE3IUK, VA3NCA, back to that.
Yep, and stand by, wait. Mac, go ahead with your comment.
Yeah, QSL Iroquois Heights is one of Dave's favorite haunts. It's nice and close for us up here. So you can access the easiest way in off of Old Mohawk Road, adjacent to the Meadowlands. And that, I think, is where the tiny parking lot that Wade was alluding to is. I'm not exactly sure of all the other entrances and locations, but as far as that wee parking lot, probably holds 3 cars. Usually people either bike in or walk in. I've never had any conflict with parking there when I've been there to activate, and it is a 3 for Niagara Biosphere, Bruce Trail, and Iroquois Heights all at the same time. I've never had any conflict with parking, and the neighbors are friendly as well. Other than that, yeah, there's nobody complaining about sticking things in the ground. Anyways, it's going to be an ongoing joke. Thanks very much for letting me back in, and I'll turn it back to you, Bill. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I hear you there, Mac. It's a bit ludicrous, but it is what it is. Anyway, Wade, thanks for checking in. I just want to let you know I got some of those cable ties today. I got a package of 40, and they're even in different colors. So, and I ended up getting some more safety cones, but I got some smaller ones that will fit into my knapsack better. They're 6 inches tall instead of 8. So, just other ways to enhance the board experience. Wade, back to you.
Yeah, those I've always found those little silicone wraps there. They work quite well, and by attaching them there to the cable, you never lose them. That's how I lose my wraps. If they aren't the type that are integral to the cable, then they're gone. So I've always found them to be quite good. And yeah, other than that, I don't have much else to add, so I'll let you carry on with the net. I'll welcome the new, we had a few new hams, it sounds like. Welcome to the hobby and to our nets. Hopefully we see you either out at our events, like this one in this upcoming Sunday at Pier 4, or just on the nets, or a collection of all the above. If you're interested, if you're a local POTA operator, actually anybody, but we do have a bend towards POTA. If you're interested in a Discord, reach out to one of us. You can find our contact information on our QRZ pages, and just email us. We'll get you an invite to the people, primarily POTA, but broader radio folk who like to hang out on Discord. And with that, I'll say 7-3 to everybody on net. I'll send it back to you, Bill, VA3MCA.
Very fine, Wade, and looking forward to seeing you on the weekend. So with that, we'll take one more standby and see if there are any other check-ins before we close the net. The 3IU came standing by for any further check-ins or comments.
KDT just got here in time. I get one and done and throw one in for you there.
Oh, very good, Noel. Thanks a lot for checking in.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that was it. I just saw the time, so I'll throw it back to you. I didn't really have anything. And I missed all the news, so that's about it.
Well, you made an even dozen with including the check-ins on the tuber, as Al would call it. Thanks a lot, Noel. Anyone else before I close the net? V3IUK standing by.
Just want to say hi to Spikey, VA3CJZ.
Yeah, stand by, Chuck. I think somebody might have doubled with you. Was there somebody else in there?
Yeah, it's VA3WVG. I just said before I had a quick double with someone else, but I found the footbridge on the map.
Okay, sounds good. And go ahead, Chuck.
Just wanted to say hi to Spikey. Remember to keep your spikes in the ground. VA3CJZ.
Keep your spikes in the ground and your ducks in a row, right?